Oh, come on, baby, you can start. I know it's cold, but come on, we gotta get there. Come on. Ah, yes, there we go. Come on, Spence, we gotta get to the Novas.
Oh. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, honey, how are ya?
Oh, I'm getting larger, I've discovered. It's harder to get into cars these days. Otherwise, I feel wonderful. I can't believe it. We're going to the Novas.
I know, I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, the top 20 under 40.
Mm-hmm. I can hardly wait to see who it's gonna be this year.
I'm so nervous for all of them. Can you imagine? That's not a cheap ticket just to come and eat a few greens.
So I hear the theme this year is Northwestern Ontario.
It is. It's a very apt and very palpable theme. I've even started growing out my beard so I can match some of these manly men.
It is quite a dense beard.
Oh, it's coarse, it's wild, it's untamable. So these Novas, man, they happen every 2 years.
They do.
Bi-annually.
Bi-annually. I can't believe that it's been 8 years since the very first one.
Oh my God. I was at that one. It was
You were nominated that first year, weren't you, Spence?
Yes, I was. I still haven't won yet.
Yeah, I was nominated that first year as well.
Well, girl,
you know either.
You know what they say about losers? They host the Novas year after year after year. And here we are, once again. Oh, I just love living up here in Northwestern Ontario. Such beautiful lakes, forests, dense bush.
Oh, I'm always a little nervous hosting these shows, Spence.
Not me, Amanda. I don't have nerves of steel for nothing. The one way I like to get through it is a little bit of Canadian classic music. Play! Which button hits play? I don't have a new car. I don't understand all the buttons. I'll be sick from a drink. I'll be home for a rest. Take me home! I wanna drive it all night long.
Oh, hi, my name is Spencer, and I'm hosting the Nova Awards. My name is Amanda, and I'm hosting my Nova Awards too.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
They're nipping in nylons, you buffoon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Water with two heads. It's like a sea serpent song. I love it.
Cop.
Oh, the old Valhalla Inn. It's nice to be back.
It really is nice to be back here.
Lots of ballroom, elevators.
Your room with a hot tub.
Hot tub room, 327 for anyone who wants to join me after the show. I guess there's not much more to say than let's get her started.
Let's get in there and get this shift on the road, Spence.
Let's do it, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your Masters of Ceremony for the Northern Ontario Visionary Awards, Spencer Harry and Amanda Mihalis.
Good evening. Oh my God, what a beautiful room. Everyone's so gorgeous. I'm just so excited that I'm the most gorgeous out of all of you. All the bankers are going, who the hell is this guy? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 5th bi-annual Northwestern Ontario Visionary Awards. Tonight we celebrate our region's top 20 under 40. As the 5th biannual gala this year marks 8 years of honoring young professionals across Northwestern Ontario on their achieved success.
So this evening, we have the pleasure of awarding young professionals for their business and professional achievement, for community involvement, leadership, civic pride, and game-changing innovation and international recognition.
Now we're just going to go quickly through just a little instructional section here for all those who are nominated and potentially may win. So Amanda, just sort of talk it through it. I'll pretend I'm a nominee, okay?
All right. So when you guys hear your name called over the loudspeakers, you are going to make your way to this. Okay, he's just going to make himself comfortable for a sec. So ladies and gentlemen, our winner this evening is Spencer Harry. So then you will get up, take your moment, walk to this side of the stage, which is your left-hand side.
Oh my God! Oh my God, I didn't expect it!
Where you will meet the beautiful Shalini, and she will bring you up to the stage where you will meet your presenter.
Oh my God! Thank you. You really like me. Listen, even if some of you don't win, if you've been nominated, even if it's on a napkin, write a speech. No, seriously, even if it's just like, thank you to God and booze. But it's, you know, we just don't want to have 20 of you coming up here going, oh, I didn't expect to win. No. Anyway, just a little housekeeping.
Yeah, and then once you are finished with your prepared speech on your napkin, then you will exit this way back to the red carpet area where Daniela will meet you for your photos.
Oh.
So speaking of Daniela, we would like to thank her, Daniela Carlino Photography and Videography, the official photographer for the 2020 Novas, for taking the time for all the photos tonight and for spending countless hours with Spence and I on our silly video.
Yes. Thank you, Daniela. Mwah. She does beautiful work. She really does. All right, we would like to bring remarks from the ministry on behalf of the Honorable Patty Hyju. She couldn't make it tonight. She got snowed in, the poor thing. But please welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Megan Wyatt.
Good evening, everybody. First, I would like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of the Fort William First Nation, signatory to the Robinson to Superior Treaty of 1850. Minister Hyju unfortunately couldn't make it this evening, but has asked me to deliver the following remarks on her behalf. I'm so sorry that I can't join you tonight. I had the most elaborate plan to make it work, and then it was spoiled by the weather at the last minute. I was so sure that I was going to make it, in fact, that I am now stuck on the road with only 2 dresses over 6 days. Now, the reason I tried so hard to adjust my schedule to be here is because when I share with my colleagues the things that make me proud of our region, I am most likely to talk first about the incredible young people who are shaping our communities and leading the way each and every day. No matter where I look, I see incredible progress, innovation, and community development that is so often being driven by young people. And each day, I am inspired to be a better listener, a stronger advocate, indeed a braver politician because of all of you. You are builders of businesses, organizations, and of community. And you also know more about working together for a greater cause far earlier in your lives than many others who are older than you. You all make me so proud to be from Thunder Bay. Back in 1984, when I left home for the big city of Toronto, there really wasn't much here for young people. Diversity was not a word we understood well, not only in people, but in experience. But fast forward to today. Young people are returning to our region after their education because you have all built a community that is increasingly diverse. No matter a person's interest, there is something to do here. And if your passion or expertise doesn't have a local community, chances are someone is working on that right now, and maybe it's you. It's young people that have created a buzz in our region, a thriving restaurant scene, innovative small businesses that make it easy to shop local, craft fairs that are undeniably cool, research that is putting our city on the map in so many fields. These are just a few examples of where youth are leading the way. And we have young people on council now. I can't tell you how important it is to have diverse voices in politics. Much has been made of gender diversity, and that is important, but equally important is a diversity of perspective from other lenses like age and cultural background. Tonight, we celebrate exemplary leaders in our community, and we choose a select few to recognize. There are many others that are leading in ways that we can't see. There are also many others that are struggling in ways that we can't see. So as we celebrate tonight, let's keep in mind those folks who aren't with us for many reasons. Let's recommit to lifting each other up, to holding each other's hand when the roads get tough, and to celebrating each other's successes on a daily basis. The world and our communities are facing tough challenges, some newly created and some created by generations before you, but I know that I can count on you to work together to make our communities and region, indeed the world, a better place for the next generation of youth. And you can count on me to walk beside you in that work. Congratulations to all of the nominees and to all of the winners. Our region is so lucky to have you amidst us leading the way. Thank you.
The Business and Professional Achievement Nova recognizes 5 of the most significant entrepreneurs, careerists, and movers and shakers in their fields. Their work is impactful, boosting the local economy, spurring innovation, and propelling advancement. This young professional took a chance in a small town by opening Nippigan Dental in 2015, the community's first dental office in over 10 years. He considers his most significant achievement to be the volunteer work he does to provide free dental care to underserved populations in his home community of Jamaica and in northern remote communities. Now, with 2 offices, he is setting a new standard for dental practices in Northwestern Ontario. Dr. DERVAL CLARKE, you are inspiring.
I can't say that I didn't write a speech. I'm gonna have to deliver a speech right now. I was hoping I'd get more time to do it on a napkin. I don't necessarily know that the definition of a NOVA embodies that all I embody. But what I do know is that myself, along with all of the nominees that we will have, did step out in faith to do something that they thought would work. Against all the risks, all the odds, all of the doubts, and all of the struggles, we stepped out in faith to follow a passion and a dream. And that's what I did in 2015 when I started Nippigan Dental, and thank God it still exists. I'll tell you right now, there are a couple of times I thought it wouldn't, but it's still here. And so in receiving this NOVA, I'd like to thank a very special person that's here tonight who has supported me every single step of the way. We fight almost every single day. And after every fight, she is still there holding my hand and standing not behind me, but beside me in support of my visions and my dreams. And so even though we had a fight today, I'd like to dedicate this NOVA to MARCHL, and I'd like to let her know that our story is not complete. It's only punctuated by this NOVA. And I absolutely look forward to the many more accomplishments and dreams and visions that her and I will accomplish together. Thank you.
This young professional drives the local economy forward by managing Halfway Motors, a company that provides employment for over 80 people and supports numerous charities with over $125,000 in annual donations. His proudest accomplishment has been securing the Bombardier Recreational Products dealership, only the second dealer in Canada to open a dealership of this kind. Congratulations, Patrick Trevisanuto.
And for those of you who don't know, I'm clearly not Patrick. I'm his younger, more handsome brother. My brother regrets not being able to make it here tonight, but he's incredibly thankful for this award and the work that he does. Working alongside him day after day, you can tell the time that he puts in to grow our business, to give back to our community and everything that we do. He's truly thankful. I unfortunately did not prepare anything because he didn't tell me anything about it. So I could stand here and throw him under the bus, but I'll leave it with thank you very much for this, and I will make sure he gets it, and thank you to each and every one of you.
She is the Vice President of Manrock, the largest employer in Manitouwadge. Under her leadership, Manrock has grown by 50% to a successful global underground mining contracting company. She sponsors a number of local organizations, events, fundraisers, and programs that engage youth and women to explore careers in mining. Congratulations, Katie SIMONEAU.
Thank you, everyone. It was an honor to be nominated, let alone to be receiving this award, because there are so many outstanding, talented individuals in this room tonight. And for me, I think everyone in here deserves another round of applause. I'd like to say just a few thank yous here before I exit the stage. One to the township and the community of Manitouwadge for the nomination. Secondly, to this committee that put together this amazing evening for us all to enjoy. And last but not least is my outstanding team and what I call is my Manrock family. I would not be up here today receiving this award if it wasn't for the dedication and hard work of all of our employees. So thank you to everyone, and I hope you all enjoy this great evening.
This young professional is revolutionizing the housing industry. With a focus on affordability, safety, and support for the community, he started Rent Panda to change the way renters find accommodation. He volunteers on multiple committees and is dedicated to helping others, including international students and newcomers, find housing. Congratulations, Richard Togman.
Great, well, thank you everyone for this award. I think mostly the shout out goes to all the tenants and landlords out there. You know, tenants and landlords have a really bad reputation in general. You know, it's kind of not the most prestigious business to be in or the way to live. But, you know, for myself and at Rent Panda, we really believe that there's tremendous value in it. You know, over 40% of our community are either tenants themselves or landlords, and they deserve the same kind of respect and appreciation from our society as anybody else. And so this is really for them. Thanks everyone for being part of Rent Panda. and looking forward to the years ahead. Thank you.
He is one of the 4 partners at Normax Financial, Northwestern Ontario's largest independent wealth management firm, and the youngest ever board director for the Thunder Bay CEDC. As a past president of Shift, he chaired the first ever NOVA committee and led the incorporation of Shift Thunder Bay's Young Professional Network. Peter MARCHL, you are amazing.
I actually did prepare a speech. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't win so I wouldn't have to do my speech. So first off, I'd like to thank my wife, Ashley, for her unwavering support and guidance over the years. Starting my own business 10 years ago was a leap, and with you, sweetie, I couldn't have done it without you, sweetie. This award is as much as yours as it is mine. Thanks for bringing me on an adventure to the city 12 years ago. I'd like to also thank my parents for all their support and for instilling a strong work ethic in me. I remember as a child resenting chores, responsibility, and hard work. Now I understand why they did it. It was to teach the satisfaction in honest work. Thank you to all my clients. Without you, I wouldn't have a job. I love to help people and build relationships. It's in my nature. I've learned don't focus on what you do, focus on why you do it. Finally, I'd like to thank Shift and Thunder Bay community. Joining Shift was one of the best things I could have ever done for myself, personally and professionally. My first summer here, I heard of this fledgling YPN group. My boss at the time told me to check it out. For my first event, I met great people, many of which are good friends to this day. I never thought I'd be president of Shift, doing deputations to city council, or be a community leader, but everyone in the group is so encouraging, inspiring, and driven. And you have to do, driven that you can't help but want to try. In closing, this award means a lot to me, so thank you for the recognition.
Congratulations to the first 5. My God. You know what, Manda? I'm telling you, that Peter MARCHL, he's sexy. Still is after all these years. We'll see you after there, Pete. His wife can come too if she... And also, thank you very, very much to Megan Wyatt for presenting and introducing our first 5 award winners.
So next up, we would like to introduce our presenter from Ambassadors Northwest. Please welcome Joe Charisma.
The Rising Star Nova is awarded to a dynamic up-and-comer under the age of 30, someone who demonstrates huge potential. This is one to watch.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this room looks amazing, and the energy up here is spectacular. Congratulations and good luck to all the nominees and winners this evening. My name is Joe Charisma, and I'm an executive board member from Ambassadors Northwest. Ambassadors Northwest is a stealth organization. We work behind the scenes. Started back in 1980s, which most of you probably weren't even born. The founders had one simple goal. We want to keep our children here in Thunder Bay. They wanted to make sure that if the children wanted to stay here, that there was an opportunity for them, jobs, opportunities to open up businesses and so forth. So how do they do this? Simple. We connect, we support, and we influence. With this, we have one goal, the growth and prosperity of Thunder Bay. We are proud to support Shift and the Nova Awards, and even more proud to present the Rising Star Award to the new and up-and-coming under 30.
Our Our rising star is a role model for girls, inspiring them to pursue fulfilling careers and reach their potential. As director of Superior Sciences Girls Club, she's mentored over 100 girls to explore jobs in science and engineering, giving them the confidence to chase their dreams. She is working towards a PhD at Lakehead University, and her research is providing answers to the effects of stress hormones. JOCELYN Bell, your future is bright.
To be up here at all. But I just want to say thank you to Shift and the Novas and all of the people who made this event possible. I think we're all enjoying the night so far. Is that true? Yeah. I wouldn't be standing up here today if it wasn't for the great teams that I've been able to be a part of at the university and in the community. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that I've been able to be on a team with, and you've all become really strong friends. And thank you to my family and friends for always supporting me. And yeah, thank you.
Congratulations to our Rising Star winner. Another round of applause. And thank you to our Ambassadors Northwest presenter, Joe Charisma.
Now we'll be going into our first course, which will be probably arugula and a little dripping of salad dressing. If you need more, there isn't any more. So, enjoy it. But while we dine, while we have a good time, we're going to be listening to the dulcet tones, the beautiful music of Jimmy Breslin and Craig Smith, also known as Green Bank, ladies and gentlemen.
Bonjour, Anin Wachier, Makate Benesi, Indigenous Musquatas and Dondem. My name is Cheyenne Bartlett. I am from Red Rock Indian Band First Nation and from the Turtle Clan. And I won my Nova in 2012. But when I first got my Nova, I was really heavy into music. That was my full-time profession at the time. Since then, as you can hear in the background, I have started a family. So I have my son with his friend over. They are 4 years old. I did quit being a full-time musician to move into education. So now I'm a full-time teacher at George O'Neill Public School. And there are a lot of students that when you meet them, you realize that music and arts is their venue to release what's inside them, not just artistically, but sometimes that's like a really good vehicle for them to talk about what's bothering them and to realize what's bothering them. Even though I'm not touring as the big musician anymore, I still feel like I'm using music in a very positive way for the younger generation. And as a parent, I think that's like something amazing for any child to have. Northern Ontario is, I think, one of those little pieces of heaven stuck on this globe that goes completely unrecognized. And I think the Novas, they recognize those people, but the other thing that the Novas allow the general public to understand is that we have amazing people in this area doing huge things, doing big things, and really being the change that we currently need in society. Without the Novas, I think a lot of these people that are doing these big things might not be noticed by the general public. So I've learned a lot about my community through the Novas and their selections of recipients.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Northern Ontario Visionary Awards returns. Please welcome back to the stage your MCs for this evening's gala, Amanda Mahalis and Spencer Harry.
Well, Valhalla, you did it again. You gave us our own bowls of balsamic and we could pour as much as we wanted on our greens. God bless you. And we want to take a survey of the room. What kind of soup was that? Because I don't know. But it was damn good. We have any thoughts, anyone? What do you think? Cream of corn? Cream of squash? Cream of butter? Girl, I took some of that, but never mind about butter. Anyway, it was damn good, and I would thank everyone who prepared that soup. It was delicious.
It was delicious. And we'd like to thank Green Bank for their wonderful performance during our first course.
Now, as you may or may not know, tonight's theme of the Nova Awards is Northwestern Ontario, and what a more beautiful theme we could ask for. And you know what? Talking about Green Bank, talking about Northwestern Ontario, it makes me think of green lands. That's what I love about this part of the world. I'm telling you, beautiful forests, dense bush, lakes, rivers, and clean, breathable air. As well as, sorry, I was wiping some crumbs off my lips.
So Spence, speaking of Northwestern Ontario, why don't we talk about some really unique Thunder Bay-isms?
Some things that are unique to our
Unique
our
to
area.
Thunder Bay only, yeah.
All right. Well, obviously, Persians.
And did you know that bonbons, Chinese bonbons,
Little
were
spare
invented,
ribs?
here in Thunder Bay?
Oh, yeah, bonbons? Well, there you go. And you can't forget about the one, the only, the always knowledgeable Mr. Barry III, right? Now that is a Northwestern Ontario supreme sort of thing.
And then there's also the Thunder Bay drinking game.
Yeah.
You know when you
Well,
flip...
what is that, Monday afternoon?
Well, you know when you like flip through the Walleye magazine and you take a shot every time you know someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Yeah, it is a great game.
Another nice thing about Northwestern Ontario is community and how beautiful this community is. Also, the arts and culture, the businesses, the young entrepreneurs, welcoming diverse newcomers from all over the globe. This is the place where it's all happening. Cheyenne said it perfectly. It's a magical, magical place, and I'm so glad to be here. It's true, and we should all be. Now, let's keep going, my darling.
Absolutely. So we would like to introduce the speaker from Newmont Gold Corp, Kayla Soares.
The Leadership Novas are awarded to 5 young professionals who take charge in motivating, inspiring, and mentoring others. They are catalysts, visionaries, and team players.
Good evening, everyone. First off, I'd just like to say thank you to Shift for the opportunity to once again be a part of the Novas and to present awards in the leadership category. The ability to lead others and the willingness to take on leadership responsibilities has always been highly valued at Musselwhite Mine. We have always encouraged our young professionals to seek out opportunities that allow them to learn and grow in their careers, take on new challenges, and of course recognize their full potential. Over the past couple of years, we have really worked to establish a presence in the community, both in the city of Thunder Bay and in the surrounding area of Northwestern Ontario. And in doing this, we hope to encourage more and more young people to consider careers in the mining industry. Congratulations to tonight's winners of the leadership category, and good luck to all the nominees.
This go-getter started the Lakehead University Political Science Association and We Stand Up, the largest regional youth conference in Northwestern Ontario, engaging more than 4,000 students in local activism. Her work with nonprofit organizations such as One Girl and One Woman is changing the world by sponsoring girls' education. Jacqueline Forbes Dick, you are a true visionary.
Unfortunately, Jacqueline could not be here this evening, so I will accept the award on her behalf.
This young professional has played a part in recruiting over 150 physicians to Northwestern Ontario. His leadership of the Canadian Association of Staff Physician Recruiters and the Northwestern Ontario Health Recruiters Association has increased collaboration and opportunity amongst his peers, empowering them to meet the health recruitment needs of their communities. Jamie Sitar, you are an asset to the region.
Thank you. Definitely very appreciated. The work that we do in the region is important for healthcare, and we're definitely short with regards to physician services and healthcare services. So anything we can do to support our communities is definitely something that I work on and support. So I really appreciate being nominated #1 with all the other nominees, and definitely very happy to accept this award. And I really want to thank my wife, because without her, I wouldn't be able to accomplish half of the things that I'm able to do. And I'm really thankful for my family and my friends. So thank you so much.
Oh, congratulations to our latest winners. And thank you very much, Kayla Soares from Newmont Gold Corp, for presenting those awards. We'd also like to give a big hand of applause to Swag for this beautiful decor tonight, for making this look. Oh, it's like we're in Hollywood. It's like we're in Toronto. No, not Toronto, Hollywood. Toronto can keep themselves. All right. I would like to now welcome to the stage from Resolute to present our next 2 awards, Mr. Kent Ramsey.
Well, thank you very much. Very much appreciated for Resolute to have this chance to honor our young professionals. What do young professionals mean to Resolute Forest Products? Well, if you look at the under 40, it smacks right dab into the millennial generation. And what are all the things we've heard about millennials? Well, for the centennial generation, we hear things about they're the entitled generation. They want it now. They need things to happen right away. Technology is that they're embraced. So what does that mean to Resolute Forest Products? So a few stats. Out of 447 employees, 214 of those employees are under 40. That's about 50% of our workforce. Don't get your calculator out, I rounded up. 324 employees were hired in the last 4 years at Resolute. 73% of our workforce has been displaced, retired, and replaced with people that are average age of 33. So in 2015, the average age of our workforce was 53 years old. In 2020, that average is 45, and it's going to plummet well below 40 within the next couple of years. The future that we were all scared of for my generation, we heard about this supposed entitled generation coming into the workforce, is not the future, it's the present. Today in Resolute Forest Products, our mechanical engineers, our chemical engineers, our financial accountants, our managers, our operators, a new employee coming into that mill would take 25 years to move up to be a senior operator, is now doing that in 3 and 4 years. Today at Resolute Forest Products, the mill is being run by millennials, and trust me, the future is bright and it's good for us. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce the top 20 young professionals in the leadership category. And again, when you look at what it means to Resolute in the future for our multicultural and our diverse workforce that we have, the future is bright for Resolute Forest Products, and for the young professionals that are considering a career in forest products, the future is bright for you as well. All right, on that note, I'd like to introduce the next winner.
this marathon trailblazer dedicates involvement with Ignite Marathon's Young Professionals Network and the Marathon District Chamber of Commerce. She has bolstered youth employment, initiated numerous business and charity events, spearheaded Shop Local campaigns, and volunteered for various committees, causes, and joint ventures that have strengthened nonprofits and contributed to local economic development and tourism. Dana Bobrowski-Lodez is unstoppable.
If you guys hear a tremble in my voice, I'm literally shaking because nobody missed me at the nominee reception. So I was like, of course I didn't win if nobody noticed I didn't show up. But I am super honored to be accepting this award. Actually, especially, I was the shift intern for the inaugural NOVA Award, so it's really weird to be on this end of it, and I know how much work has gone into this, so good job with the committee that's organized this, and it's so great to recognize people across the region because we do amazing things, and we are catalysts for change, and you know, if you get involved, you get invested, and I think sometimes it takes some courage to step into a leadership role. And for somebody like myself, I moved to Marathon 2.5 years ago, and I took a leap and started to get involved. And for myself, I'm quite proud of what I've been able to accomplish alongside my peers. And I encourage everybody to keep doing what you're doing because we're doing great things across the region. So congratulations, everybody, and truly an honor and a surprise, really. So thank you.
She is a researcher, educator, and advocate for Indigenous women whose art installations and TED Talk have brought conversation and understanding to missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. She motivates and leads others to overcome adversity while bringing visibility to the issues our country is facing. Congratulations, Tamara Bernard. You are remarkable.
Wow. So the work I do is a labor of love. It's something I always say is destined to me from my birthright. My great-grandmother, Jane Bernard, is listed with missing and murdered here in Thunder Bay. And to this day, it's a cold case with my cousin, Doreen Hardy. I dedicate this award not only to my great-grandmother and my cousin, but to all the women here in the Thunder Bay District who are not acknowledged in the statistics that we use in the reports, whose voices have been silenced, whose voices who never had a chance to be heard. This work is something that's new, and this work is something I've been doing for over a decade. And I want to say, Chi Miigwech, thank you so much for nominating me, and then winning is a true tribute to not only to myself, but to the women who are in the spirit world. And I like to acknowledge everybody who supported the work and the vision that I have done, because I've continued to challenge those statistics and those reports, and to always ask, who were those women? What were their dreams? Because they are more than murdered and missing. So thank you so much, everybody here in this room. And I would love to thank everybody who has supported my journey, especially Terry here tonight. And Miigwech, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night.
A
huge congratulations to our 2 NOVA finalists in the leadership category. You are definitely asking all the right questions. So I would also like to thank Kent Ramsey as our presenter from Resolute, and please help me welcome the Confederation College presenter, the president of Confederation College, Kathleen Lynch.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here, and this is my first time at the NOVA Awards, and really being exposed to what SHIFT's all about. I'm so impressed with all of you, all of the nominees and the winners. You're truly remarkable. We're really pleased to be able to sponsor this award and be part of this evening. And we are truly your regional college. We have 9 campuses across Northwestern Ontario. Many of the nominees are alumni. We have 52,000 alumni here in Ontario and around the world. And many have gone on to do great things, just as you have. We teach several important values. Leadership is among them. As we have seen here already tonight, leadership appears in many forms, through employment, volunteerism, advocacy efforts, or in providing mentorship to others. Our alumni have been celebrated as nominees and winners in the NOVAs in the past, and we're pleased to see this tradition continue tonight. I would like to also acknowledge all the employees we've had as nominees and winners in the past, and recognize those employees who are nominated tonight. For Confederation College alumni employees among the winners, I invite you to join us at table 22 after the awards. We would love to include you in a group photo that we can share with our college community and to celebrate your accomplishments. Congratulations to all the nominees and winners tonight. Please keep doing the important work that you are doing. You are all an inspiration. Without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to present the next winner of the Leadership Award.
She is an electrical designer and Confederation College graduate who has been part of over 300 design projects with TBT Engineering. Raising the profile of women in technology, she received certification with the Ontario Association of Certified Engineering Technicians and Technologists and was elected to be the representative for the Thunder Bay chapter of Women in Technology. Her speaking engagements introduced the engineering profession to younger generations, especially girls. Congratulations, Stephanie Pichot.
I actually did prepare a speech because we were all warned, so just bear with me. Yeah, thank you. This is an amazing honor to be recognized for my efforts in mentoring youth in technology and engineering subjects. I've had the pleasure to speak with over 200 students, outlining the importance of construction drawings and how they are essentially the language that the trades and engineers use to communicate. I do this by telling them that it's a tie of art and math, and that really seems to resonate with the children. I've also been part of the design team on over 300 projects throughout Northwestern Ontario, each holding a special place in my heart, as I know that that new facilities have an impact on communities and their families. I'd like to thank my husband, Sean, for being so supportive and for all of the laughter we share. I love you. To our 2 girls who make me want to be a stronger role model, and to my parents who have encouraged me never to let anyone tell me I can't do something because of my age or because I'm a woman. I've been incredibly fortunate to have Leanne as my mentor. She's taught me the importance of personal care that goes into every drawing and every project. It's truly a quality that cannot be taught. However, it can be influenced. And I plan on continuing to share that passion with junior staff and also with the community and I'd like to dedicate that to her. To TBT Engineering, Rob, Liana, Franco, and Justin, for being so amazingly supportive with my role as representative for Women in Technology with the Thunder Bay chapter of OSET, instructing at Confederation College, and for truly believing in your staff. To the Thunder Bay chapter of OSET, Scott and Steve, I'm very excited that you've embraced my ambitious idea of hosting Thunder Bay's first Women in Technology conference, Mixer Social, this coming February. And lastly, I'd like to say that it's okay to be really nerdy and to be the black sheep, and to start your own path, because you'll never know who it is that you're leading. Thank you.
Congratulations to our latest winner, and thank you very much, President Kathleen Lynch. Very nice to have you here. Our next presenter is representing the City of Thunder Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Silver Fox himself, Mayor Bill Morrow.
The Civic Pride Nova is awarded to the young professional who shows the most heart for their community through their efforts in community improvement and promoting civic pride to others.
Well, good evening, everybody, and I am very pleased and excited to be in the room this evening with you all on behalf of Council. The energy and the enthusiasm and the hope that's in the room is truly remarkable, and it is very much uplifting for me. I'm very pleased to be here on behalf of Council. I will introduce, if I can, some of the councillor members that are here with us tonight. Brian Beatbox Hamilton, it's good to see you, Brian. Some of you may know what that's about. Cody Bowtie Fraser, Cody's in the audience somewhere. Cody is a nominee this evening as well. Shelby Chung, Councillor Chung is a past winner, I think, of in these particular awards. And Councillor Kristen Oliver. And MP Marcus Pulowski is with us tonight as well. Marcus, it's good to have you in the room. If I can just quickly, I will offer my thanks and appreciation to SHIFT. I think the organization began around 2007. I just checked with Shelby, it was in that range. And I really do, I think we all owe you and your organizers, past and present and future, a debt of gratitude for the work that you have done in providing this glue and this enthusiasm in the community of Thunder Bay. We're a changing city, and there is so much opportunity right in front of us. It's right there before us. You know, President Lynch from the college just spoke. Between the college and the university today, there are 3,000 international students in the city of Thunder Bay. That's an incredible opportunity. We have a growing Indigenous population that is an incredible opportunity. So there is much that is going on that provides opportunity for the city, and there's much more I could say, but I don't have time for that this evening. But I do want to say to the young professionals that are in the crowd tonight, thank you. Thank you for choosing Thunder Bay. The world has shrunk. Most people in this room today are portable. You can live and work and raise your families just about anywhere that you want. But you've chosen Thunder Bay, and I can tell you that provides me with incredible hope and optimism for the future. I'm getting older, and I only left the city for a very short period of time. I've lived here almost my entire life. This generation is very different. People can leave, they can go, they can live, they can work anywhere they want. But we all know what this city and this region offers, the opportunity, the quality of life that we still have here in this part of the country. I used to say that we were one of the best kept secrets in the world. We're not anymore, and that might be a good thing because people are finding us. They know what we have to offer. They know what they can do here when they can raise their families, have a great quality of life, an affordable quality of life, a city with a college and a university, a growing knowledge-based economy. And the list goes on and on. To the nominees, congratulations. To the winners, congratulations. Thank you very much. And I would close by saying, as I like to remind everybody, we are, as a municipality, in a competition with the other 443 cities in the province of Ontario and the rest of them across the country. Everybody is fighting for the same things. And it's with people like you in the audience tonight that we have chance that we have opportunity, and that we have an optimistic future. So on behalf of Council, I thank you all very much, to Shift, to the winners, to the nominees, and I'm pleased to be here this evening on behalf of Council to take a part in presenting the next award, the Civic Pride Award. Thank you all very much.
He has overcome adversity to start a grassroots organization called Stand Up for Cleanup, creating a community united in duty, love, and activism. He inspires people to respect their environment, take pride in it, and change the world they live in. Congratulations to the person showing the most heart for Thunder Bay, Joshua Donald Hewitt.
Is it hotter me, or is it just my vest here? Awesome. Well, I want to thank everybody so much for coming here tonight and honoring all these nominees and all the winners here. One of the things I want to say is I'm honored to be part of this community here in Thunder Bay. It's a growing and thriving community of activists and wonderful neighbors taking care of their neighborhoods one piece at a time. So I've had a wonderful opportunity to found an organization called Stand Up for Cleanup, which is an evolving community story of people just united together in duty, love, and activism. Three things that bring us together in our community. So I'm honored to accept this award, but I'd like to dedicate it to all the people who helped see me on my path to recovery, all my friends and family, my peers on council here today, and everybody who's here to support me. It's because of people like you that all these young professionals are recognized and their efforts are given the attention that they deserve. Thank you so much. Chimigwech.
Another congratulations to our Civic Pride winner this evening, and a huge thank you to Mayor Bill Morrow for speaking on behalf of the City of Thunder Bay.
Well, oh yes, big round applause. We'll now be moving on to our main course section of the night. Not me, we're talking about the other meat. Or not if you're a vegetarian. We would also like to welcome back to the stage Green Bank to play as we enjoy this meal. Thank you, gentlemen. And we'll see you soon.
My name is Dr. Annabella Zawada, and I'm a 2014 Northern Ontario Visionary Award recipient. My life has changed drastically since winning my NOVA. I was previously a rural family physician out in Terrace Bay, and since then we've relocated to Thunder Bay, and I've opened up a new sexual health clinic in town called Umbrella. I think most of us that go into healthcare don't do it for the praise and often don't receive very much of it. But to be nominated by my own staff and then recognized on a larger scale just was so gratifying, and I was so very thankful for the award. I was actually born in Poland and relocated to Thunder Bay when I was 6 years old. And as a young adult, I could not wait to leave Thunder Bay. I moved to the Greater Toronto area and lived there for quite some time. And honestly, I couldn't wait to come back. We've been home for over 20 years, and regardless of where I am in the region, whether it's a smaller town like Terrace Bay or here in Thunder Bay where our family is, it just feels like home. I would tell young professionals to not be concerned about the fact that we're from a small town or a small area in little old Northwestern Ontario, because with today's economy and today's technology, we're able to make changes locally but also globally.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Northern Ontario Visionary Awards returns. Please welcome back to the stage your MCs for this evening's gala, Amanda Mahalis and Spencer Harry.
listen to that. Everyone's getting a little meat tired. I like it. It's good. Thank you very much again, Valhalla Inn, for that lovely, lovely course of meat and vegetables. Very good. Also, we'd like to give a big shout out to Heartbeat Hot Sauce for donating to each table our very own hot sauce. Now, y'all are gonna have to fight between each other who gets to take it home. I've already claimed mine, table 3. God bless. And also thank you to Green Bank as well for their beautiful music. You may not think we hear you, but we hear you, baby. Wait till their next set. They're gonna throw out all the expletive full songs, just swearing, dirty, dirty talk. It's gonna be great.
So Spencer and I, if you don't know, have quite a history.
Yeah.
We have been friends for about 50 years now.
50 years, yeah.
Yes. And the thing that keeps our relationship strong is that we never chase the same men.
Yes, that's right. But that's because Amanda gets them legitimately and I have to pay for mine, so. Except for Peter Markle. Hey! Woo!
So let's just play a quick game here, Spence.
Poor Pete, he's probably got a red face and it's not from the wine, I'm telling you. All right.
So just to show you a little bit how we agree on certain things and
Yeah.
disagree on certain things, let's just play a little game of, what would you rather?
Okay, I like that.
All right, so this is kind of how it goes.
Okay.
So Tim Hortons or Robbins?
Robbins. Yeah. How about Valhalla Inn or Victoria Inn? Valhalla. Power stays on.
Dawson Creek Brewery or Sleeping Giant Brewery?
Both. How about Keith or Larry? Neither. All right. We'd like to welcome up to the stage our next presenter from T-Baytel, the Director of Finance, Mr. John Blanchette.
Awarded to the most dedicated volunteers, activists, and altruists. Winners in the Community Champion category donate their time, resources, and careers to worthwhile causes and initiatives that build up their communities. They are champions of social welfare and are a driving force of positive change.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Blanchette, and I am the Director of Finance at T-Baytel. Thank you. On behalf of our employees, our Board of Directors, and our Executive Management team, I'd like to thank Shift for their constant dedication to young professionals in our city. Whether celebrating success or recognizing achievements like we are here tonight, T-Baytel is proud to support Shift's efforts to honor our young professionals who continue to make Thunder Bay and the region. Sorry, my speechwriter just wrote Thunder Bay, but I wanted to add the region in there. The region. I have a speechwriter. Sorry, anyways. Who continue? Okay, sorry. They continue to make Thunder Bay and the region a great place to live and work. At T-Baytel, we're always looking for ways to support people, events, and organizations who are creating stronger, healthier, and more vibrant communities. And we know how important community champions are to making that happen. I'd like to thank everyone nominated for their tireless efforts to be that driving force for change here in Thunder Bay. And now, the winner of our community champions.
She is the founder of Do or Diabetes, a social enterprise that makes life easier for hundreds of diabetics and their caretakers. She volunteers with the Canadian Cancer Society and is a research assistant with the Northern Ontario School of Medicine. Her business and volunteerism were recognized by the City of Thunder Bay with a Citizen of Exceptional Achievement Award. Hafsa Siddiqui, you are exceptional.
everyone, I'm honored to be here. Thank you to the committee for putting together this wonderful evening. Thank you to my fiance for being amazing. I would be nowhere without him. I'd also like to thank the City of Thunder Bay because without your support, I would not be able to do half of the things I do. So thank you. You guys are amazing. I grew up in Thunder Bay and I love it here. I intend to stay here and I really look forward to. Thank you. And I'm just starting my career right now, but I really, really look forward to working to better the lives of people in the North. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, and thank you so much.
After experiencing the immigration process firsthand, he started MTC Immigration Services to support international students and newcomers to Northwestern Ontario. His work as an immigration consultant helps to grow the regional population, reunite families, and diversify the local workforce by attracting international talent. Adetunde Ogunberu, your work benefits everyone.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here tonight. It was a big dream for me to choose Thunder Bay as my home 9 years ago. I came here with a dream. I brought one of my dreams to CEDC, Lexi. She's somewhere here. She mentored me, brought my business to reality, and this is the reason behind it. I would like to thank the organizer of the NOVA Award, and I would like to recognize Silvio Di Gregorio of Bruno's Contracting. She's been a strength behind, she's been an inspiration behind my strength. He supported me all the way. I would like to thank my people at the International Office, Confederation College. They stood by me through and through. I would also like to thank my mom, my brothers and sisters. They're cheering for me from Nigeria. And most importantly, I would like to I would like to dedicate this award to my wonderful 5-year-old daughter, Sage. She's the reason I wake up every day and wanted to do better. She's my strength. She's my inspiration. Daddy loves you, Sage. Thank you.
Congratulations to our two newest NOVA recipients. I would like to thank John Blanchette from T-Baytel, and I would like to introduce from Halfway Mortars our next presenter, Daniel Trevisanuto.
At Halfway Motors, we believe in the power of change and changing our community for the better. Now the third generation of our family's business, my brother and I have been fortunate enough to grow up with this philosophy. We've seen firsthand that when you reach out and support your community, that support comes right back. It's allowed us the opportunity to grow from a grocery store on Hutter Avenue to 4 stores that employ close to 100 people. With that force behind us, we've been able to give back more and more year after year. We currently support several organizations, including Our Kids Count, Shelter House, and United Way, events such as the Sleeping Giant Loppet, and make donations such as our recent contribution to the Our Hearts at Home cardiovascular campaign. We've also begun our own fundraisers, such as our fall and winter poker runs hosted by our Power Sports store, and been behind the scenes tackling Rib Fest year after year. None of this would have been possible without our community that we love so much. It is a privilege to be able to present awards in this category because of how important it is to recognize these individuals who believe so deeply in the philosophy that our staff, my family, and I believe in so deeply. These community champions are beacons of hope for all those around them by making strides towards a better future for those within their reach. Every one of us here tonight has the power to make change happen, and the recipients of this award are leaders in showing how that is possible. Let's see the next two recipients of this award.
She is a project management professional whose Operation Playground project involved 21 youth volunteers designing and building playgrounds in northern remote communities. Teaching collaboration, life skills, and teamwork, she has fostered learning experiences that contribute to reconciliation and community service. Congratulations, Jamie Lee Yanni.
Good evening, everyone here tonight. I'm extremely honored to be standing here today to be receiving this award. I want to thank the judges for selecting me and give a great salute to all the nominees this evening. I currently work at an Indigenous firm, and they have provided me the opportunity and support to achieve a new level of success in my career, and is a huge reason why I was considered for this award. I want to thank all my family at Origin. To be able to reach professional goals, you can only happen when you have a strong personal support system. I would like to thank my parents who are here tonight, who have always supported me and provided me with the confidence that I am able to reach anything that I put my mind to. And to thank you to my partner, Cody, who has always given me the loving support that I need and putting up with me when times get stressful, the poor guy. Congratulations to all the winners tonight and the nominees. I look forward to what the future holds.
This young professional has dedicated herself to a career in mental health and counseling, having founded her own nonprofit foundation in 2018. She has helped countless people struggling with addiction, grief, and trauma by mentoring, educating, and working towards normalizing mental health discussions. Her work changes lives every day. Congratulations, Linda Kelly.
I said that if I won, I was going to do the Conor McGregor walk, but we might miss that tonight. And also, due to a very unfortunate administrative error, I received 2 steaks tonight, which was awesome. I've been nominated quite a few times for things over the last couple of years, and so it's incredible, actually, to be up here and to be able to finally say something. I didn't prepare anything because, unfortunately, you would have had to tell me, no, you're not allowed to, and then it would have. When I struck out on my own and I started my own business, it was because someone told me I couldn't. They didn't see my value. And when I was just finishing my education at Lakehead, and I decided to just apply for an executive director position, and I was turned down because obviously you don't hire someone with a BA. Well, last year I started my own nonprofit and made myself the executive director. And, you know, sitting at a round table with a whole lot of very, very intelligent female entrepreneurs, I believe it was last week, I had a realization. It was that I am most effective when someone tells me I can't. And people have been telling me that I can't for a very long time. I am in this business because I believe that mental health issues affect everybody. And the more information we have, the more we understand it, the more we know about ourselves and others, the better we are. And in particular for this city, we've got problems here. We have trauma that goes back generations. We have people that hurt themselves and people that don't understand that. And the more that we're able to educate and teach about this is what this is like, that there hasn't been a day, I bet, that everyone in this room hasn't suddenly said, to hell with it. That's it for me, you know, I don't care anymore. And people in the city are going through that every day, and they don't have help. So someone told me that I can't start a center of excellence here in Thunder Bay because, you know, we're not government funded and there's got to be a feasibility study or something or other. Well, guess what? We started one. And we are going to help make this city, this region, better for it with the information, with the education, and with the counseling, with the one-on-one, all of the work that we do, we will make this city better. Thank you so much.
Very nice. Congratulations to our most recent winners. We'd also like to thank Daniel Trevisanuto for presenting those awards. If you're from this part of the world, see if you can follow this little cue I give you. I just want to see if the audience is with us. Halfway motors. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They do sell cars in this town. Next, I'd like to welcome up from the United Way, the Director of Philanthropy and Community Engagement, Jody Wilson, and the Chair of Gen Next, Colleen Peters.
Hi, everyone. Thank you to Shift and congratulations on an incredible event this evening. And congratulations to all the nominees and the winners thus far this evening. It is an honor to be with you here tonight, and it is so inspiring to be in this room full of young professionals who are really making an impact in our community. The United Way of Thunder Bay is all about making an impact. And we've undertaken some major shifts in our organization in the past year to focus our effort on collective impact and on community. So we really want to make a difference. In this past year, we've been working together to make the underlying issues of poverty unignorable. And we invite you to join us and the other community champions, as in this category, to be a community champion and impact Thunder Bay on your own.
Tonight, we are proud to present the final award in the Community Champion category. As a previous NOVA winner in this category and the chair for Gen Next, it is an incredible honor and a privilege to be able to present this award. This individual exudes the values of a Gen Nexter who's hardworking, compassionate, dedicated, and committed to making a positive impact in the community of Thunder Bay. We would be remiss if we didn't highlight the important community issues that special people are making a difference towards. Their positive influence, their action, those are game changers. You are game changers in this room. A community champion truly exemplifies what makes a Gen Nexter, and through their actions models the United Way of Thunder Bay's mission to improve lives and build community through collective action. It is our pleasure and excitement to recognize and present the award in this, the final award in this category.
He He sponsors and supports multiple organizations such as Our Kids Count, George Jeffrey Children's Foundation, and Autism Ontario. He is a personal finance mentor to university students and RBC employees, particularly those in overlooked demographics, believing that sound financial planning is the backbone of a sustainable economy. Congratulations, Albert Thion.
Wow, I'm shocked. Before we start, just to let you know, table 14, 4 for 4. 4 for 4. Table 14. Just a quick history about myself. I moved to Thunder Bay permanently with my family just under 4 years ago, and I showed up March 31st, 2016, open arms, and I feel like I'm more in touch with this community than Toronto, where I spent 35 years prior. So, yeah, thank you very much. I did have I did have a speech prepared, but between snowblowing, making dinner for 4 kids, getting myself presentable, I forgot it. Something's got to give. So, I do want to thank everybody in this room. You are part of the reason why this community is as great as it is. We are the future, you are the future, so thank you very much for being here. To my mentors in the room, to anybody who has supported me, my clients, everybody, thank you very much. I would be remiss if I didn't thank my family. My kids better be in bed by now with the babysitter. And everybody's thanking their spouses. My spouse is in Miami right now. So, but thank you, I love her very much. Maddie's got that on, Maddie, you got that on camera, right? So you can share it later. Once again, thank you very much for the award. Have a great evening, everybody.
Hey, table 14, I too accept bribes. No, I'm joking. I don't know any of you.
So another congratulations to our most recent NOVA winner, and thank you to our United Way speakers, Jody Wilson and Colleen Peters. So the next award is for the Shift Disturber.
Hey, you can't say shit disturber in a nice audience like this.
I said Shift Disturbers.
All right.
The Shift Disturber Nova is awarded to a game changer, someone who is unafraid to challenge the norm. This young professional is making waves by doing things differently. This Shift Disturber is changing the way others view the LGBTQI2S community in Thunder Bay. He has led Thunder Pride to new heights with its largest ever Pride Festival and fundraising achievements. He has contributed to the winning bid for the 2021 National Pride Conference, which will have an estimated regional economic impact of $250,000. Congratulations to a game changer, Jason Veltri.
Well, I can't say I've been up here before like this, but thank you. I want to just start by, again, thanking the Shift Selection Committee for this very humbling and overwhelming honor. Thank you, Shelby, for nominating me. Thank you to my mom and my stepdad who are here tonight. Thank you, I love you. Thank you for putting up with me and then supporting this crazy journey since I took on the chair role of Thunder Pride and moving into advocacy and activism. It's not easy being parents of this outspoken, passionate advocate. This award belongs to our LGBT community. To the hardworking and outspoken 2S LGBTIQ 2S+ community in our city, without their sacrifices, Thunder Pride would not exist. Pride in Thunder Bay would not exist. Where we are today, we would not exist without their hard work. I would not have been able to move back to this city a year and a half ago after leaving because A, there were no jobs, B, I didn't feel like I was recognized, and I didn't see myself in my community. So I came back to do something about it. Just 3 years ago, I was lacking direction in my life, not sure where I fit into this world or where I would leave my mark. Would it be climbing a corporate ladder or maybe potentially running for public office? You know, who knows? But, I embrace my position as an influential and strong-willed, outspoken, and never shy gay man to lead the charge in my community to make it stronger, more inclusive, and more tolerant and respectful of the 2S LGBTIQ people who live and visit our community. Advocacy has become just a lifeblood and passion of my life now. It's helping shape ideas and strengthen relationships to build a better Thunder Bay, so that those people who don't see themselves in our community can come back and choose or feel welcome to be in our community. It's building projects like the Rainbow and Transgender Crosswalk Project, which will be installed in June 2020. It's bringing a national pride conference to a small little city like ours who have never been outside of a major urban center before, and welcoming over 200 to 250 LGBT community members from coast to coast to coast to our great city. We do live in an amazing city filled with incredible people doing fascinating things. Don't ever forget that. Embrace your passions and challenge your community to do better. We all need to do better. So thank you very much. It's a great honor. I appreciate it. Miigwech.
Ladies and gentlemen, our shift disturber. Congratulations. I would now like to reintroduce to you Green Bank. Let's eat cake.
My name's Darren Fisk. I'm the General Manager of Thunder Bay Co-op Farm Supplies. I won my NOVA in 2016. The most significant thing since winning the NOVA was I made a career change. I used to be in commercial insurance with a local firm and took over a new challenge and become the General Manager of the co-op here. Well, first of all, the dress code changed a lot. I used to wear a suit and tie every day. That's a superficial thing, but it's funny that people point that out all the time. This was a big challenge in the sense that I had no farming background. So just getting up to speed with the farming aspects of business, but thankfully I have a great staff that helps with that. The other aspect was this is a unique business in that it's not a not-for-profit, but it's a cooperative in that we return the profits to our members. So looking at things differently than a traditional business it has been a big challenge. I think what the NOVA does for people is it reassures them that they're on the right path, that their involvement in the community and the businesses they're involved in are being recognized and their efforts in those are being recognized. So after winning it, you can go out into the community with a little more confidence that people know that what you're doing is right. If you do leave Thunder Bay, come back. I understand people leaving the community to go to experience other things, but You cannot replicate what we have here in Thunder Bay, so stick it out. When you come back, it's going to be tough. You'll have down moments, but if you really stick to it, you will have success here, and you'll be part of a community that is very unique in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Northern Ontario Visionary Awards returns. Please welcome back to the stage your MCs for this evening's gala, Amanda Mahalis and Spencer Harry.
Hello, hi. Let's put our hands together and please join me in a round of applause for our entertainers this evening, Green Bank.
We'd also like to say a big thank you to the staff of the Valhalla for taking such good care of us tonight and being so kind and generous with your coffee and all your booze. So thank you very much. Valhalla in. Also, folks, if you have been drinking, you can use the U ride. This evening you'll find these on your table. Use promo code NOVA2020 when you order a car and you get 20% off discount. So that's U ride. Thank you very much. Keep safe, keep safe. It's very dangerous out there. One little bit of housekeeping for all the award winners this evening. At the conclusion of tonight's award ceremony, we'd ask for all of you who have a trophy to come up onto the stage so we can take a big class photo of the 2020 winners of this year. So that's all winners at the end of the show. Come on up for your photo.
So to present our last two NOVA Awards for the evening, please help me introduce from the Shift Young Professional Network, presenter Hannah Gladstone.
Good evening, everyone. I am so pleased to be here tonight representing Shift, Thunder Bay's Young Professionals Network. My name is Hannah Gladstone, and I am the Shift president. And I'd like to acknowledge my other fellow board members in the room this evening. Courtney Gascon, Megan Marsico-Andresen, Krishna Tanglapalli, Anne Antonucci, Andrew Alt, Shalini Mizir, Kateri Banning, and Larissa Jones. We are thrilled to be here tonight recognizing the contributions of more than 50 exceptional nominees. It is so inspiring to see the impacts you all are having on our communities, and we are so proud to be host to this exciting event celebrating your incredible achievements with the Northwestern Ontario Visionary Awards. SHIFT promotes networking and collaboration among the young professionals in Thunder Bay. Our members come from a variety of professions and backgrounds, and together we socialize, mobilize, and realize our collective potential while working together to drive Thunder Bay forward. This bi-ennial award is a perfect example of how our organization does just that. The NOVAs are about honoring young professionals for their captivating brilliance as a result of their leadership, community engagement, professional achievement, volunteerism, and mentorship in our communities. Since 2012, when we hosted our very first NOVAs event, we've been proud to celebrate over 300 nominees and award over 80 deserving professionals. Many of our past nominees and winners are here tonight. At this time, I would like to ask all of tonight's nominees, winners, and past NOVA nominees and winners who are in the room to stand and be recognized. Indeed, you all deserve to be celebrated. You make me so proud to live in Thunder Bay. Your successes transcend your various educational, professional, and cultural backgrounds to create immense positive impacts on our communities. It's an honor to be part of your journeys, and I hope that tonight helps all young professionals in Thunder Bay and Northwestern Ontario feel empowered to pursue their dreams. And as you pursue your dreams, know that you have many supporters in your corner behind you. And tonight we have a long list of your supporters that we need to thank. Without these generous individuals, tonight would not have been possible. I would just ask that you hold your applause till the end. To our presenters and sponsors, thank you for your commitment to honoring and supporting young professionals in our region. To our judges for taking on the incredibly difficult task of narrowing our list of nominees to our list of winners. It was not an easy task. Specifically, those judges are Florence McLean, Maggie Shinquine, Shannon Young, Charla Robinson, Matthew Villela, Farhan Youssef, Matt Pearson, Rebecca Johnson, and Nathan Lawrence. To Danielle Mathieu, our fearless Shift Membership Development Officer, without whom I can assure you tonight would not have been possible. To our NOVA committee members, Danny Ashley, Lexi Penko, Jasmine Fisher, and Megan Marsico Andresen, we cannot thank you enough for your hard work and your dedication to making tonight a success. To our absolutely fabulous MCs, thank you so much for tonight, Amanda Mahalis and Spencer Hari. To our nominees and winners who show us what it means to be a visionary. And last, but certainly not least, thank you to everyone for joining us tonight to help us celebrate these incredible individuals in our community. Thank you. So now we turn to our last NOVAs for this evening. First, we are so excited to introduce the winner of our People's Choice Award. This person earned the highest number of community member votes among our list of nominees. Over 1,000 people cast their votes for People's Choice. And the winner is...
This leader is invested in education and personal growth at Lakehead University. He is the president of the Lakehead University Student Union and a member of countless committees that reach refugees, newcomers, and students. The people have spoken. Congratulations, Masood Manzouri, on receiving the People's Choice Award.
Masood is actually in Iran right now visiting his family, and he just became recently engaged. So, I know, right? Can you take a picture for Masood? Great, he'll love that. Masood is a very thoughtful, caring, and wonderful person, and I'm not surprised that he won this. He's always willing to share his experience about being a newcomer to Thunder Bay, and so generous with his culture, and he'll bring out his tar. It's a big, long instrument, and he'll jam, and it's absolutely wonderful. So I'm so proud of him, and I'll make sure he gets this. Thank you.
And last, but certainly not least, we are pleased to announce our Supernova winner. This is the award that we've been waiting for. The winner of the Supernova Award has achieved international recognition for their work and is hand-selected by the NOVA Committee. Something that started out as a small local business has become an extremely successful brand that is recognized globally. Because of their great success, they've put Thunder Bay on the map. For the first time ever, we have 2 joint winners, and our 2020 Supernova winners are...
Business is heating up for the founders of Heartbeat Hot Sauce, Northwestern Ontario's hottest export.
It's from a place called Thunder Bay, Ontario.
What started as a hobby has exponentially grown into a booming commercial operation, proudly based in Thunder Bay. Heartbeat Hot Sauce has received national and international praise from foodies everywhere and is a recurring favorite on the YouTube series Hot Ones.
That's awesome. Oh, this is from Thunder Bay, Ontario.
This pair has been an instrumental piece of Thunder Bay's food scene, playing a key role in the success of Tomlin Restaurant and collaborating with partners and suppliers, including Sleeping Giant Brewing Company, De Bruin's Greenhouse, and Lake of the Woods Brewing Company. Congratulations to our first ever double Supernova winners, Al Burbahakis and Nancy Shaw.
Good evening, everyone. There's a lot of faces out there, and I'm not much of a public speaker, so bear with me. Unfortunately, you all have to hear a few things for the 20th time tonight. There's so many people to thank and things we'd like to say, but we're probably going to keep it pretty brief. So, first of all, congrats to everybody here tonight, nominees, winners. There's an immense amount of talent and passion, drive, motivation, and success in this room and in the city, in this region. So for us to be up here accepting this award is pretty incredible feeling for us. It could have been, any number of people up here doing this. So thank you very much for that. We started this business just over 3 short years ago. At the time, the plan was to turn a hobby of making hot sauce into a slightly more serious hobby, and that was pretty much it. I'd love to say this has been a lifelong goal of ours, but it truly wasn't. It was something we started doing. It's something we started doing for fun. We loved hot sauce, and we wanted to start making it, and hoped maybe a few people would get on board and enjoy it. All of a sudden, we found ourselves with a demand for a product that truly didn't even exist yet. We managed to create some sort of buzz of this new company we were starting, and we immediately started to feel so much support from the community, from friends, family, everybody, and it really motivated us to just push forward and actually turn this little thing we did for fun on Sundays into a little bit of a startup business. And then everything snowballed in the best way, and we find ourselves here now. And I think a huge part of what has contributed to the success that we've seen so far has been maintaining that feeling that we do this because we love it, not because we're trying to get after the biggest and the best of success and money and fame and all that stuff. We love doing this, and the fact that it's been able to create jobs not only for us, but we have an amazing team of 9 people now that are behind what we do. They don't often get to be here for things like this and get recognized for it, but they're a huge part of what we do and why we do this. So.
Yeah, this is definitely an honor that we want to share with our production team. When this first started, we would cook the sauce on Sundays at Tomlin, and we'd make it in a stock pot with a wooden spoon, and then we'd strain it into like a Canadian Tire pail.
Actually, for real.
And then we would fill each bottle with a slightly larger bottle.
Everything
by hand,
yeah.
And it would take probably 14 hours to make 200 bottles. Fast forward to now, we have our own facility. We have all kinds of amazing equipment, but most importantly, we have 9 really committed staff members who work really hard to scale with us, and it's growing really fast. So this is for them too. Last year, together, we produced over 250,000 bottles of hot sauce, which is just
right here.
And so many of those bottles were consumed in Thunder Bay. So thank you so much for your support. We feel it strongly. It motivates us. It makes us fearless to expand globally. We're going to start selling in Japan and South Korea this coming year, all through Europe. So we're just so excited to see what everyone thinks about it, and we
we approach it with such confidence thanks to Thunder Bay, honestly.
Yeah,
It's been a real, I wish everyone could feel what it feels like to launch a business in this city. It's really something special.
Yeah, this city is an incredible place for two young people, to start a business, and just everyone in the community as a whole, the region is so supportive of new ideas and new concepts.
And collaborations.
And just things that are fun and interesting. And the city gets a lot of, gets ragged on a lot for being behind, in a lot of ways. And, we've seen so much support of something that is so unusual, really, I don't think there's really anybody else doing this here. And it's just made us realize that to try and do what we've done in a larger market, while we have challenges here like any business, it's been so supportive and nurturing, and I hope that people who dream of one day starting a business of their own realize that they are in this amazing nurturing environment for it, and are motivated to actually go out and do it, because that's all we did was take an idea and start doing it, and now we're doing what we're doing. So.
CDC, FedNor, NOHFC, Paro, Innovation Center helped us buy our first filling machine.
Yep.
Like all of these, I've worked with all of these organizations, and thank you for supporting entrepreneurs and taking major risks. It means
Shift as
it
well.
means something. It really does make a difference when you're starting. It's hard to start, And then I also just want to thank everyone in this room. You make me feel so excited to live here, so optimistic and inspired. And I hope everyone here can find a good balance between work and life so you don't burn out, because we need each and every one of you. So that's my wish for everyone here, just to find that balance, because it can be hard.
It is very hard, yes. So just the biggest thank you to everybody, to Shift, everybody that decided that we were worthy of this amazing award. It's truly an honor. Like I said, there could be so many people up here accepting this. And just, again, the community, like we can't really put into words the gratefulness we have, the gratitude we have for this community and everybody in it, in the region, that has just supported us. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is, community support is great. It's good for business, good for everything. But we were able to grow this business to where we are now, distributing products all over the world right here from Thunder Bay, because, a little over a year ago, we decided we wanted to hit the road and make ourselves known outside of here. So we literally packed as much hot sauce into our truck as we could fit, and we drove to Eastern Quebec and back, knocking on doors and putting our sauce in people's faces and saying, try this. And we were able to say, we have a network of 40 plus businesses that are already supporting us, and immediately that gave us credibility in new markets that had never heard of us or seen us. So that is due 100% to the businesses in the city who decided they wanted to get on board and support what we were doing. And then, further, the customers who buy our product every week, as part of their grocery list, or, however they buy it, there's two levels of support there that truly did give us the tools we needed to grow our business into where it is now. And we can't, there's no way we can thank everybody enough for that.
And just
truly.
don't be afraid to take risks, because your family, your friends, your dog, your cat, they love you whether you fail or not, and you shouldn't forget that. So,
Thank you.
Follow your dreams.
Thank you.
Incredible. Another congratulations to our People's Choice Nova winner and our Supernova winner this evening. Way to go, guys. Thank you. And I would also like to thank the Shift president, Hannah Gladstone, for presenting.
I just want to make a quick plug also. I'll be performing in the Broadway musical Sister Act starting February 5th at the Paramount Theater. If anyone wants to come check that out, Shalini's in it as well. We got Clinton, we got a lot of great folks in that, all community-based. It's gonna be good. Hey, the arts are alive as well. All right. We also want to, let's give one more big old round of applause for all the nominees and all the winners tonight. Congratulations, every one of you. And on behalf of Amanda and myself, we'd like to thank you for inviting us back. Listen, if any of you lost tonight, you could be hosting 2 years from now. I'm telling you, dreams do come true. They really do. Also, we got the after party right next door in the Scandia room as soon as we wrap up here. So, and that's done by
me.
Citywide Sound.
Yeah.
That'll be fabulous. So we're gonna have a good rockin' time. Otherwise, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and mwah, have a good night. See you next time.